So now that it's been confirmed that Jennelle Eliana's subscribers are all
fake and bought and subscribed.
And we can confirm this because one or two people on the internet speculated it. And they told two friends. And they told two friends. And then they told two friends. And so on, and so on, and so on. And let's talk about some of the reasons that maybe she earned those subscribers and 6 other reasons that maybe people would have subscribed to her channel and like actually subscribed weren't auto-subscribed or bought. So first of all, we gotta talk about something that's a little bit peculiar.
Oh no!
Usually people tell you best practices. If you want people to subscribe to your channel, that you gotta ask them like right away in the beginning of the video, and you gotta have like a subscribe thing pop up on the bottom of the screen. Subscribe and click that bell icon. She doesn't do that. What? But yet, 1 out of 10 views. She's got about 1.4 million subscribers at the time of filming this, and about 14 million views. So that means 1 out of 10 people are subscribing to her channel, which is insane. Astronomical amount. Typically, like a channel 1 to like 2% would be pretty good. 3% would be like awesome. 5% would be amazing, and she's at 10%. So how is she doing that without asking people to subscribe in the beginning of the video? In fact, it's not until the last 10 seconds of the video that she has a little thing pop up on the screen, a little graphic that says subscribe. It shows a subscribe button, but it's a 27-minute video, her first video where she did that, and yet 1 out of 10 people are subscribing. I mean, how many people do you think made it to that last 10 seconds in a 27-minute video? So how is she still managing to get 1 out of 10 people to subscribe? I think I have the answer. Well, first of all, this isn't one of the main 6 reasons, but let's just consider that YouTube's been around for a while. People understand how the platform works. If they like a channel, they're gonna subscribe. If she's providing good content that people are liking and they wanna see more, then they're gonna click the subscribe button. But let's talk more about what some of those reasons would be. I think I have the answer. If you notice in one scene, she's throwing a banana up while she's talking. Throughout the video, she's doing all these little weird kind of quirky things and holding things and these little jumps, these kicks. And it's like, it really doesn't make sense why that would really matter. But if you think about it in a different context, it actually matters a lot. Okay, in all seriousness though, the banana actually does help. How? Well, the banana and little things like that are like an entertainment thing. Little things like that kind of keep you interested. I talked about this in the previous video, and I'll link you to that video in the description down below, and I'll have it pinned to the comment. But as far as how she got her views, a lot of that is the same reasons that is gonna allow her to get subscribers. One of those being that she's providing entertainment for people. So some of those little quirks, to some people, they're like, oh, that's dumb, that's quirky,
that's annoying,
I don't like it. But then there's other people, they're gonna love it, and they're gonna come back for more. And it keeps the video interesting because you don't ever know what's gonna happen next because she's just doing these weird random things. So it keeps the video entertaining, and now you wanna see, okay, well, what's the entertaining things she's gonna do in her next video, so people tune into the next one to see what piece of fruit she might be holding. Next reason, some people just wanna follow the story. It's a very interesting thing. You found out in the first video that, okay, she's been living in a van for 2 years. That's pretty cool, right? How many people do you know that's been living in a van for 2 years? And has it like almost like a tiny house, basically.
crazy stuff.
So she kind of shares a little bit about...
Let me chew this apple.
So she shares a little bit about how she manages to get by on a day-to-day basis, all the little things she has set up, how she goes about her daily routine. Second video is about how she showers. So it's an interesting journey, but you know that like that's not all the details of a very interesting life that she has going on.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are gonna subscribe to see what the future videos are about, like what other random things does she have going on? What other random daily tasks that are, you know, typically easy for someone that lives in an apartment or a house? How does she go about those things? That gives you a reason to subscribe so you can just continue to follow her story, follow her journey, and see where it takes her. Does she need to get a new van? How is she gonna get by on a day-to-day basis? You know, she talked about maybe revamping her van. Maybe she gets a flat tire. Like all those things become a lot more important. She's instantly got you hooked into her story with those first couple of videos, and that makes you want to subscribe. So stay tuned for the newest ones. Next reason is for curiosity. Curious to know what's gonna happen next. So it kind of ties in with the story and the entertainment. Like curious just to like know about what random things are gonna happen. Like the little details that are gonna happen in her day-to-day basis. The bug that showed up on the van. That freaked her out, right? So Little things like that, or curiosity as far as like just her lifestyle, how everything works out. Like maybe you don't really care necessarily about her story so much, but you are curious about how she manages to get things done on a day-to-day basis, because there's a lot of intrigue to that, right? It's a very different lifestyle that she has. Maybe you have friends that are considering doing the van lifestyle or a tiny house lifestyle, or maybe you're considering, and maybe you're considering downsizing. Maybe you're considering on getting rid of stuff, you know, and living a simpler life, right? So just watching your videos can kind of pique your curiosity on those things. If nothing else, if you're not considering doing it, just to find out something new, watch something new. It's like watching the Discovery Channel or the History Channel, right? You're not necessarily gonna experience those things for yourself, but you just kind of wanna see, how does this work? What happens? What's the process that allows someone to do those things? Really, for the curiosity alone, that's another great reason I think a lot of people are subscribing, because they wanna learn more about those little things in the newest videos. I just got some apple juice on the lens. Oh, it's fogging it. I just ruined my camera for this video. You better subscribe. Next reason.
Everybody's doing it.
Mom, Dad, all my friends, they're going to this party. Can I come too?
It's pretty much the same thing that's happening right now. She's got a huge buzz. Everybody's talking about her. Sorry for the messy kitchen. My wife's probably more upset about that than me. People want to know what's going on. There's a huge buzz, right? So everyone's like checking out the videos. And then once they watch the video, okay, it's interesting, right? All the other reasons I've given you previously, and I'm going to continue to give you in this video, that makes people want to subscribe, right? But just on top of that, even if they're really not that interested, a lot of people are probably going to subscribe just for the spectacle of it. They want to see how her journey continues, if she's able to get more subscribers. And I'm talking like the journey just in terms of YouTube and the social aspect. Is she gonna continue to grow? Is she gonna have another video come out and is it gonna blow up? Is it gonna flop? Is she gonna continue to get millions of views every single video, right? All that buzz kind of makes you want to come to that party, find out what's going on, get in on the action, because everybody's talking about it. You're seeing about it in vlogs and news sites. You're seeing about it all over YouTube, of course, in videos like this. You're seeing about it in Facebook groups, right? I'm hearing about it everywhere. That's the only reason I started making these videos, because I heard about it from other people. And yeah, I want to be like the cool kids. So here I am. Okay, the next two are actually quite a bit different than the other ones. And the first one isn't probably just what you expect. So, I talked about in the previous video about how some people are saying people are just watching her videos because they think she's good looking. Well, I think that could lead to some subscribers in a couple of ways. Number one, maybe you get guys that just watch them multiple times because they think she's attractive. Okay, fine, fair enough, whatever. But the thing you're probably not considering is I bet there's some girls that want to know a little bit more about how she lives her day-to-day on, you know, maybe a small space and how she does her hair and makeup, or maybe they like the way she does her hair and makeup. So maybe there's some girls subscribing to her for her looks too, maybe to see if they can get some little tips, some advice, or they just find her personality magnetic and they're attracted. What would that be? Like there's like a man crush. What would be the girl version? A woman crush? Girls have woman crushes on her, and maybe they're watching the videos because of that. But I'm sure there's a bunch of different reasons that guys and girls would subscribe to her channel for those different aspects of the way she looks. Let's be honest. I'm not saying like that's the only reason, because I hate it when all these people are saying that that's the only reason she's getting these subscribers, but maybe it is a factor to some degree. Next reason is maybe people are just flat out getting value from the videos. And you may be like,
Value? What does that mean?
well, we kind of talked about this a little bit earlier in some regards, but what if people are watching the videos because they want to learn more about how she does some of these little things she does on a day-to-day basis, so they can learn how to do them for themselves? Maybe you're thinking about downsizing. Maybe you want to do the van life. Maybe you want to do tiny house life. Maybe you just want to, you know, condense some things into some tighter areas and get a little more organized. Well, learning how someone's doing that with van life would really help you with that. Maybe you want to figure out a way that you could save some money on your bathroom bill, right? And she doesn't have a bathroom that she really uses there, right? So there's a lot of little hacks that maybe you can learn from it, and values and things like how she goes about cooking. I know she said she eats out a lot, but little things like that, right? All those details are unique, interesting, and shows you a very different way of living life. And all those elements, like think about all the things you do on your day-to-day basis. Think about how dramatically they would change when you're living in a van. She's got to be very efficient and very creative with how she goes about living her life. So by watching her videos, there's a lot of things you can pull from it on that side of things. So here's what you want to do next. I've got a full video talking about how I think she managed to get all the views, which, you know, led to the subscribers that we're talking about here. A lot of people have these theories about how she managed to blow up so quickly. The video that I'm gonna pin to the top comment is gonna show you exactly how she went about doing that. You'll definitely wanna check that out. It'll give you a lot of insight into why I think her channel is blowing up, and it's not what most people are saying. Be sure you subscribe and click that bell icon. Yeah, I'm gonna put my call to action in the video twice so you can catch the newest videos. I'll see you in that video pinned to the comments next.